You want lake catfish monsters that bend your rod in half? Stick around. Here come the best game-changing secrets to do just that. Catfish don't just smell, they taste with their skin. So our baits need to bleed scent and scream an easy meal. From our elite bait arsenal, here's the first hack. Freeze cut bait chunks of bluegill, shad, or skipjack that you've soaked in garlic oil, garlic salt, and sardine oil, which will create a continual scent cloud bomb while it's thawing underwater. Boom! And hack 2 is nuclear. You can use a soaked sponge at the top of your hook that you've doused in cheese, garlic oil, menhaden oil, and blood meal. And every time you cast her out, the chunk bait helps ring the dinner bell again and again, cast after cast. We would suggest using gizzard shad for this trick because it's a lot tougher and stinkier, and the scent plume will last longer. And of course, a next level trick is to use chicken liver, or even better, rooster liver if you can get it, that you've injected with clam juice or oyster extract from a meat injector or bait syringe that you can stuff in thin pantyhose too to stay together if using nylon is legal by you. These will catch the biggest channel catfish in any lake you fish all over the world, I promise. And a little known trick for blue catfish that the pros won't tell you is to wrap the brand Zote soap, the pink bar, with raw bacon after you've soaked the soap in bacon grease. Give it a try if you're throwing out multiple rods, and hold on tight. Hey, now's a great time to like this video, share it with your fishing friends, and hit the subscribe button and notification bell so you never miss our next great post. Thanks a lot. Okay, catfish are lazy hunters, but they are ruthless, opportunistic scavengers. So our job is to put these baits right in front of their whiskers. The first insider trick is to use satellite maps and lake charts online to find large underwater humps and saddles, because these are main catfish highways. And of course, you always want to be catfishing near dams and spillways, which are very rich oxygen feeding zones, especially near any debris pileups where the big cats wait in ambush mode for prey to pass by. And if you didn't know, in man-made lakes, catfish will often stack up near old road beds and bridge foundations. And of course, you always want to be on the lookout for creek channel intersections that have inflowing water coming in, submerged rock piles, fallen trees, logs, and timber, and always near ledges and drop-offs. And mud to rock transitions are also another great spot, especially after the spawn. And one of the greatest hacks known to man is to drop an underwater camera so you can scout for bait fish and the bottom terrain and structure, or lack thereof, before you commit to a spot for an hour. This is going to be your first-hand, real-time view into the catfish's behavior, and it'll be worth every penny of the investment it costs if you're a serious catfish angler like us. So when you're catfishing in lakes, especially big ones, if you're not fishing where the catfish are, you're going to be wasting a lot of time. So remember, always find the structure and you'll find the catfish. Okay, folks, you still there? We certainly hope so. Now that we know what to feed them and where to find them, let's rig up for results consistently every time. The go-to rig for lake catfish is the slip sinker rig. It lets the catfish take the bait without feeling resistance or the weight of the heavier sinker. It's very easy to set up, and it's highly effective when you fish it on the bottom and always around structure and cover. We have a bunch of really great step-by-step tutorials in our catfish playlists on our channel if you want to dive deeper into any of these rigs. All you got to do is tie on an egg sinker to your main braided line, then you put a bead to protect the knot, then a swivel, and then about 12 to 18 inches of leader line with your 5/0 octopus hook if you're fishing for channels, or 7/0 to 8/0 if you're fishing for flatheads and blues at the end of your line with your bait on it. And we also love to use a Santee Cooper rig, which is the slip sinker rig setup, but you also add a peg float 3 to 4 to 6 inches up from your octopus or circle hook to keep the bait suspended just off the bottom when you've got a very tangled mess down there that you've actually spotted on your underwater camera, wink, wink. And if you're night fishing, the real insider trick is to add glow-in-the-dark beads above the swivel to attract curious cats after dark, baby. Okay, folks, we hope that you're still there and that you've gotten some really great tips and tricks and hacks from the video thus far. So now we're going to go in rapid fire mode with a ton of catfish secrets, hacks, tactics, strategies, and tidbits that will up your fishing game and improve your skills and knowledge. So here goes. Always go catfishing 1 hour after sunset, all through the night, and 2 hours before sunrise, which is when catfish are most aggressively feeding in low light conditions because they are nocturnal predators. And next, you can use UV lights and UV reflective line when you're out night catfishing because the glow will attract curiosity after dark. And if you fish around moon phases, 1 day before, during, and a day or two after a full moon or a new moon, all fish feed very heavily and actively during this time. That's science and a fact. And also when you fish 12 to 24 hours or so before a cold front passes through, the fish will know it's coming before your weatherman does, thanks to their lateral lines. That's what they're there for. And if you can fish rising water near any flooded banks, it's going to be a catfish feeding frenzy from all the nutrients and the insects that wash in from the tides and the rain. And the barometric pressure hack's been used successfully by fishermen for centuries. When you fish when pressure is falling, fish tend to feed heavily before fronts pass through. And of course, if you're out boat fishing your favorite lake, use your fish finder and sonar to find the thermocline edges, which is where the warm and the cooler water meets and the oxygen spikes. Catfish and any other fish that lives will be stacked up right there in the strike zone. So please make sure to like this video, share it with your fishing friends and enthusiasts, and hit the subscribe button and notification bell to stay updated with all of our latest fishing tips, tricks, hacks, insider secrets, tutorials, expert advice, gear reviews, and gear recommendations to improve your fishing skills and knowledge. So join our community of passionate anglers today and never miss out on all the valuable insights to up your fishing game. Tight lines, folks. We'll see you out on the water soon. Okay, folks, thanks for watching. Please like this video, hit the subscribe button before you leave, and don't forget to enable your bell notifications so you never miss another great video coming your way.